Hey, what's going on? My name is Manuel, and this video is probably going to be very short because we're just going to be talking about the footbeds of the cowboy boots, okay? And this is one of those videos that could be controversial. I know some people may have some different things, some different feelings. That's completely okay. It is okay for you to have your own opinion. It's okay for me to have my own opinion. I respect your opinion, but then again, this is just my opinion. And so if you got something that works for you, great, do it. It's awesome. But do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up, the subscribe button, and the little bell icon, because I will help YouTube, push my videos out so that more people can see the video, so that more people can get this information, because I believe this information to be very valuable. And I want people to be more educated when they go out looking to buy more boots, because quite frankly, I'm tired of people coming to our store, to our shop, telling me that they were told that the boots that they bought were quality when in reality they were trash. Or people looking for a pair of boots and they want to know what to look for, right? That's what these videos are made for, because I want people to be better educated, and I want people to appreciate a good pair of boots. But the only way to appreciate a good pair of boots is to find a good pair of boots. And the only way to find a good pair of boots is to be more educated as to what to look for when you go actually looking for a pair of boots, right? So hit that subscribe button, please, and the like button and that little bell icon. That way you can be notified every time we upload a video. I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to get right to the point. Personally, I prefer a traditional footbed, which is a thick piece of leather that they create a hole fast in it, which is where they stitch the uppers to the welt, and then they stitch it all the way around. And that's the traditional way of doing it, right? That's what I prefer. Now, they've cheaped out and done different things. Right now, they use gimming, which is the little piece of canvas that they stitch the uppers and the welt to, add fillers and all that stuff. But the reason they do that is because the footbeds that they're using right now are super thin. I mean, super thin. They're trash. They're trash, man. And one of the things that I was... because we also take a lot of boots apart, and I don't know if I told you, but growing up, I grew up on a horse ranch, and very quickly I had to realize that spending a little more money up front for a good pair of cowboy boots was way more beneficial, because I wasn't spending as much money on boots. They were lasting me a lot longer, and I was actually saving money by spending more money up front, right? Crazy how that sounds, but it's definitely one of those things that was worth it. And so when you go out looking for cowboy boots, right, different brands will have different options. I know Lucchese, for example, they've got their good boots, their medium boots, and then they got the lower quality boots. Anderson Bean, same way, they've got their good boots. I think Anderson Bean specifically, they all have leather footbeds. The higher end Lucchese boots have leather footbeds, and Blackjack, I believe all of their boots have leather footbeds in them. But again, those are semi-manufactured boots, but they pretty much sell them for the same price that you would get other higher-end boots, right? Which, I mean, I consider them to be higher-end boots, and I consider them to be good boots because of their quality and their build. And so, or you can go to custom boots and pay, $1,200, $1,500, $2,000, $5,000 to get a good pair of custom-made, measured to your foot kind of boot, right? So it just depends on what you specifically want to. It just depends on your personal wants and your needs and all that, right? So why do I prefer the leather footbeds over anything else? The main thing is quality, right? I've repaired boots that have leather footbeds that are 30 years old. Okay, now obviously one of the things and the ups and downsides of having a pair of boots that's 30 years old is the fact that once they get to be that old, the leather becomes more brittle, and you're actually risking the footbed crumbling apart. And so usually by that point, I mean, it's usually a pretty good indicator that you're just going to need new footbeds anyway. But I mean, just think about it like this, right? You've got a leather footbed that lasts you 30 years compared to some of these trashy ones. Because I mean, if you start sweating in them, they're just going to fall apart. And leather, on the other hand, when you sweat into the leather, it gives it life. It forms to your foot, and that's what makes them really comfortable. And so that's why I prefer the traditional leather. Okay, now you may have your own opinions. You may be like, well, I have to wear inserts in my boots, and that's completely okay. I personally don't wear inserts in my boots unless they're like a manufactured boot where I have to wear inserts. The people that I know don't wear inserts in their boots. And these are boots that have leather footbeds, by the way, because they fit better over time. They work better for your feet. And then again, this is just my personal opinion. You may have your own opinion. The only time that I would really suggest is wearing inserts in your boots is if you have some sort of, or someone has like a foot injury or something like that, where they have to wear the inserts to make it more comfortable. Then at that point, hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? Because we also get a lot of customers that have back issues, foot problems and stuff like that want to wear their cowboy boots. And so it's our job to figure out how to make them able to wear their boots again. I had a older gentleman come in, and he said he had really bad back issues and couldn't wear his boots anymore. And he's like, make it to where I can wear my boots again. And he said, I don't care how much it costs. And he brought me like 10 pairs of boots, and he's like, make it to where I can wear them again, because I love my boots. And so what we did was we added some soft, kind of like a crepe material to the outside, just so he could wear them again. Now, obviously not something that I would suggest on just anybody's boots, but because this was a special situation for this gentleman, that's what we had to do. And so he's able to wear his boots again. And so just stuff like that, it just depends on your needs and what you got to do. But for the most part, you don't need any inserts in your boots. And so I don't want to drag this video out too long, because we're just talking about footbeds here. And so with that being said, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so people can see this information. I feel like it's important for people to see this information, that way when they go out to get their pair of boots, they get quality boots and not trash. Because to me, it's one of those things where I value a good pair of boots, and if you're watching this video, you value a good pair of boots, or you wouldn't be watching this video. And so let's help those out who need this information. And so with that being said, I do appreciate you stopping by. The next video that I'm working on is going to be interesting, because we're going to be discussing some price points of some of these boots, and my personal opinions on the pricing and the way some of these companies package some of these boot prices. We're going to be discussing it as to whether or not I think it's valuable, or they're just kind of yanking your leg there a little bit. So we're going to be talking about that, and I think it's going to be a good video. I'm excited to finish that one up and get that one out here. So I'm trying to drive here. So I do appreciate you watching. Again, if you got value from this, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you like best about this video. Let me know what your favorite boot brands are. That way we can figure out how we can help each other out. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.